there, welcome to Getting and Keeping It Real with Nathan and Charlotte. Hope you're having a great day. Boy, it's hard to keep it all real right now in real estate. I don't know if you noticed, Nathan, but something happened. The market changed a little bit.
Yeah, things are changing.
Things are a little different, like interest rates. Oh my gosh.
Every single day, if you're a real estate professional, I think you are asked the question, what's happening in the real estate market.
Yeah.
It's interesting, rates are going up. It's one of the ways that the feds are using to try to curb inflation.
Yeah.
And it doesn't always necessarily impact mortgage rates. And yet we do see that recently it has caused a bit of a spike. It's happened a couple times so far in the second half of 2022. We've seen them go up, come back down a little bit, but right now we're in one of those periods where they've ticked back up again.
They have. For our folks that are looking to buy right now.
Yes.
There's that heart attack going on about, wow, there used to be a 2% interest rate, now there's not. But there's ways to work around that, right?
There are certainly ways to work around that. And really, that's where reaching out to one of our team members and really talking with them about your options. Honestly, we are constantly talking about creative financing strategies, not only for sellers, but for buyers, and working with our lender partners to know what they have that they can offer to people. So it really starts with a conversation. Hey, I'm interested in this. I may be concerned that the interest rates are maybe putting me outside of the market, but really that conversation we can dive into and see if that's actually the case, because for a lot of people, it's not.
Right, and so it's really good not only to talk with your lender, but talk with your real estate professional.
That's right.
To be creative. You were telling me a story about speaking with a lender on doing some creative things. Instead
Sure.
of putting all the money on the house, they paid off a car, and
Yeah,
it sounded
absolutely.
like that was a really good deal for someone.
It was really, really interesting. And I think everyone who heard the story that day in the room they were kind of surprised by it. I think most of the time we think the more money we have as a down payment on the property, the better the payment is going to be. And generally that is true. This particular lender had a great example, though, of a family who had about 20% to put down on a home. They also had a couple of car loans, and so their debt to income ratio was just a little bit higher. And she suggested that they pull back on that 20% down payment, pay off the auto loans, put more like 10% down on the property.
Right.
Now, it changed their debt to income. They got a little bit better rate. And overall, the monthly mortgage payment was more expensive than putting 20% down. However, when you took that increased mortgage payment and subtracted those auto payments that no longer existed,
Right.
those clients were saving $600 a month in expenses.
That's awesome.
It was amazing. So I think that type of creative thinking is what you have to have right now from your agent and from your lender, making sure that they're helping you make the best decision possible.
Definitely when you're buying. And even on the other side, as a seller, if you're thinking of selling right now, and not only have you got a great commodity that everybody wants, which is your house, but if you've got a loan currently that maybe is that 2% or 3% interest rate loan, and you have the type loan that is assumable, guess what? To me, that's added even more value to your property, because if someone can come along and assume your loan, they get to keep that lesser interest rate and get your house at the same time.
Absolutely.
Got to be creative. I know back in the day, I've been at this since God created dirt. That's how we sold houses. Is the interest rates when they were 10, 15, 18%.
It's amazing.
We would just assume loans, and so I think we'll see some of that coming around again.
I certainly think so. I am always encouraged when I hear you talk about your experience in the past. We were both in the business in 2008, 9, and 10. We experienced that together. But knowing that you were still doing this when interest rates were triple what they are today is really encouraging. And yes, I would just say, if you're not sure if you have an assumable loan, reach out to a member of the team. Let them work with you to find out if it is assumable, because if it is, it gives you a lot of other options to consider.
Absolutely. So you'll find our contact information here on the screen. Just reach out to one of the agents on our team, and we'll be glad to check it out for you. Thanks for watching our video today. I hope you have an awesome day.